Welcome to Agenda Edina, a program summarizing the actions taken at City Hall that affect you most. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty. A new Edina Arts Center might be part of a new Southdale Library. The Southdale Library on York Avenue was built in 1971. The nearly 8-acre site previously housed a resident and real estate service center and district courts. The service center moved to Southdale Center in 2016, and district courts moved to other county facilities in 2019. Planning for a new library began in 2015, was paused in 2020, and resumed in 2023. Hennepin County has committed to building a new library on the existing site. Recently, county officials approached city staff about the possibility of including the Edina Arts Center in the new facility. The city has been exploring options for the Arts Center building for decades. The current building is a residential home built in 1948, remodeled for use as the Arts Center in 1977, and expanded twice in the 1990s. The facility is not ADA compliant, does not meet current fire codes for safety ratings, has multiple hazardous areas, lacks proper ventilation, and has inadequate electrical and natural gas systems for Arts Center needs. Last month, the City Council approved a letter of intent and authorized staff to negotiate project agreements for the Arts Center to be a tenant on the building's second floor. Such an arrangement would allow for shared use of many common spaces, conference rooms, maker spaces, and outdoor education spaces. The Arts Center space would allow for the creation of 2- and 3-dimensional art, including kilns within the building, but also specialty kilns outside.
The Southdale Library project is a firm opportunity for that to take place. And then just the initial potential costs of sharing that infrastructure cost, where you have shared walls and shared bathrooms, shared, flooring, all of that allows you roofing, allows you to really have an economy of scale to get that initial start for an arts center.
The letter of intent does not bind the City Council to any land use or regulatory approvals for the project. Hennepin County hopes to open the new library building in 2027. The city's maximum tax levy for 2024 will be just over $54 million. Last month, the City Council adopted a proposed 2024 budget and certified the maximum tax levy. The 2024 tax levy includes funding for additional police officers to increase public safety response, street lighting replacement, additional technology security infrastructure, and recruiting and retaining talented staff to provide best-in-class public services. The preliminary levy represents an increase of about 9% over the 2023 total tax levy. The impact of the levy on the median value home of approximately $660,000 would be $152 per year. For most Edina residents, the city's share of taxes is about 23%. More than 40% of property taxes collected go to Edina Public Schools, and nearly 30% to Hennepin County. Watershed, Metro, and other districts receive about 7% of local property taxes.
The focus really came from a combination of staff and City Council, right? So staff take a look at some of our staffing needs for the community. We also look at our quality of life survey. We saw a decrease in the levels of how people felt about safety in the community. We want to remedy that. And so that's where the initial proposed priority came from.
The Council will hold a public hearing on the budget at its December 5th meeting and must act on the matter by December 19th. Last month, there was a big police presence at City Hall, along with state troopers, Hennepin County Water Rescue, and a whole lot of families. We'll show you what went on at the Edina Police Department open house.
It's a beautiful day to come out and be out in community, and to have something like this organized where we can interact with the police force and understand some of their logistical and community needs is an absolutely amazing opportunity for us.
The DeHeer family enjoyed the first Edina Police Department open house in many years. And there certainly was plenty to enjoy on this wonderful fall afternoon.
What we have for options for kids and adults alike are the Bloomington Bob Squad is here, Hennepin County Sheriff's Office Water Patrol is here, the Minnesota State Patrol is here. We also have a ninja playground set up for kids to come and partake in.
And of course, Edina police officers showed participants all of their equipment and resources, from the SWAT team and bomb squad to the drone team and motorcycle patrol. There was something for every interest.
I think going into the jail cell was probably the favorite so far. Yeah, they all were really excited when the police officer says, like, we're going to jail. So.
Along with all the fun, there were also some important lessons learned. For instance, I didn't realize the impact of a 5-mile-per-hour crash.
That's just 5 miles an hour. That's why we want you to wear your seatbelt.
For the police department, building relationships with the community was the primary goal of this gathering.
For us, it's always about building trust. This community has been very supportive of the police department. We hear that every day, and we're really appreciative of that. But it doesn't just end there. And so we want to open up our doors. We want people to see what the police department does and how it functions for the community that we serve.
And from all the feedback we received, it sounds like the goals of the event were met.
It's a great open house. We've never been to City Hall, nor have I ever thought about coming to City Hall or to the police station. And so I thought it would be a great event for the kids. It's awesome. Everybody's really friendly, and it makes it easy to talk to police officers and not be afraid of police officers, especially for our kids.
Run, run, run. Yes.
With such great participation and feedback, Chief Milburn and staff hope to make the open house an annual event. Edina residents can properly dispose of their buckthorn shrubs for free during the semi-annual Buckthorn Dump the last 2 weekends in October. Residents can drop off buckthorn brush in the lot across from Braemar Golf Dome at 7420 Braemar Boulevard. Hours are 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Saturdays, October 21st and 28th, and noon to 4 p.m. Sundays, October 22nd and 29th. At the drop-off site, residents must show a photo ID with a current Edina address. Commercial haulers must be accompanied by the resident for whom they are working. This is a great way to get rid of this invasive species in Edina. Thank you for watching this episode of Agenda Edina. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty.